It was only the first morning of my 7-day no-spending challenge, and I was already struggling. I grabbed my phone without thinking, ready to check the price of something I'd seen online the night before. A hoodie I didn't need. Another water bottle. A cute lamp. Just like that, my fingers knew exactly where to go. Scroll, click, add to cart. But I stopped. Not because I didn't want it, but because I made a promise. No spending for 7 days. No takeout, no online shopping, no quick runs to the store just to look. At first, I thought this challenge would help me save money. But what I didn't expect was how much it would show me about myself, my habits, my triggers, and how often I buy things just to feel something. This wasn't just about money. It was about control. Why we're spending more than ever and feeling worse. Right now, people are spending more money than ever before, even when they don't have it. Credit card debt in the US recently hit over $1 trillion, and by now, pay later apps are everywhere. You don't even need money to shop anymore. You just need a few taps on your phone. We're buying things faster, easier, and more often. But here's the problem. It's not making us happier. In fact, many people feel more stressed, more tired, and more anxious after shopping.
Why?
Because most of the time, we're not shopping for things we truly need. We're spending to feel better, to deal with boredom, stress, or sadness. And social media makes it worse. We see other people's new clothes, new gadgets, and unboxing videos, and suddenly, we feel like we need more too. Even worse, companies know this. Online ads are super smart now. They track what we like, what we search, and when we're most likely to buy. They're not just selling products, they're selling quick hits of dopamine, the feel-good chemical in our brain. But after the package arrives, that feeling goes away.
Fast.
And then we're back to scrolling for the next thing. That's why so many people feel burnout, not just from work, but from constantly wanting. The spending never ends, and neither does the pressure. That's where the 7-day no-spend challenge comes in, to break the cycle and finally reset. This isn't just about saving money. It's about pressing pause on shopping, spending, and always needing more. For 7 days, here are the simple rules. No spending on anything extra. That means no coffee runs, no takeout, no online shopping, no new apps, no snacks from the gas station. Essentials only. You can still pay for rent, groceries if already planned, and gas. If a bill is due, pay it. But no, just because spending. Use what you have. That old pasta in your pantry? Time to get creative. Those clothes you forgot about? Wear them. No social shopping. Avoid TikTok hauls or Instagram ads. What I bought this week videos. Want to go deeper? Try light digital detox. Pause Netflix or Spotify and fill the time in other ways. We're calling it the Wallet Reset Week. It's not forever. It's just 1 week. But it can change everything. 2. Day-by-day emotional and psychological breakdown. Day 1. Craving the click. It's the first day, and it hits fast. You open your phone, and your fingers go straight to your favorite shopping app. You're not even thinking, it's like muscle memory. You see a sale. Your heart beats faster. But this time, you don't buy. You back out. You start to notice how often you shop just out of boredom. Not because you need anything, just because it feels good in the moment. That's when it hits you. Shopping has become a habit, like scrolling or snacking. Day 2. The comparison trap. You say no to dinner with friends because it'll cost money. You stay home, scroll through social media, and see everyone else out, eating, laughing, spending. You start to feel left out. Am I cheap? You wonder. But then you pause. This challenge isn't about being cheap. It's about being clear. You realize that so many social plans are built around spending. But your worth doesn't come from how much money you spend. It comes from knowing what matters. Day 3. The empty hour. There's a weird quiet in your day. Normally, this is when you'd shop online or run a quick errand, something to feel productive. But now there's nothing to buy. Just space. At first, it's uncomfortable. You feel restless. But then something shifts. You start reading an old book. You go for a walk. You play music. For the first time in a while, you're not filling time with spending, you're just being present. Day 4. The mindless meal scroll. You open a food delivery app out of habit, not hunger. You almost order something just because you deserve it. But you stop yourself. You check your fridge. There's food, not exciting, but still good. You cook something simple. It's not Instagram worthy, but it's satisfying. You feel proud. You realize how often food spending is about emotion, not need. Today, you eat to fuel your body, not your boredom. Day 5. Reflection Day. You check your bank app. Nothing spent for 5 days. It's a strange feeling, like peace. You didn't even know how noisy your money habits were until now. You look around your space. Less mess. Fewer packages. More calm. You're learning to enjoy what you already have. You feel lighter. Not just in your wallet, but in your mind. Day 6. The gift of time. No online orders to track. No shopping lists. No store runs. Suddenly, you have more time. You call someone you haven't talked to in a while. You journal. You clean out a drawer. You realize how often your time gets eaten up by spending, even the planning of spending. You're not just saving money this week. You're saving hours of your life. Day 7. Reset complete. You made it. No spending. 7 days. You didn't buy anything unnecessary, and the world didn't end. You feel clearer, more in control. You don't need to shop just to feel something. That urge is quieter now. Remember, you didn't just save cash. You saved energy, focus, and peace of mind. And maybe, just maybe, this reset was exactly what your life and your wallet needed. 3. What actually changes in your brain and budget? After a full week of no spending, something strange happens. You start to feel better. Not just financially, but mentally too. That's because when you stop spending, your brain gets a chance to reset. Every time you shop, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine, the same thing that makes you feel happy when you eat chocolate or get a like on social media. But if you get that dopamine too often, your brain starts to want more and more just to feel normal. That's why online shopping can become addicting. But during a no-spend week, your brain doesn't get that rush. At first, it feels uncomfortable. But after a few days, your brain starts to slow down and reset. You begin to enjoy simple things again. Cooking, walking, reading, even just sitting without looking at your phone. Your stress levels can also go down. Many people feel anxiety about money because they're always spending and never in control. A no-spend week gives you space to think clearly. You might sleep better. You might feel calmer. And your budget? That changes too. People who do spending fasts often save hundreds of dollars in just 1 week. Even better, they say they keep spending less weeks after the challenge ends. You stop buying just because something is on sale. You become more aware of where your money goes, and that awareness is the first step to real financial freedom. 4. The hidden wins you don't expect. Saving money is great, but during a no-spend week, you also gain things you didn't expect. You get back mental space. You're not constantly thinking about what to buy next, tracking packages, or looking for sales. Your mind feels lighter. You also save time. No quick trips to the store, no scrolling through shopping apps. That extra time can be used for things you enjoy, reading, resting, or spending time with people you care about. You stop feeling rushed or pressured to keep up with others. Without buying new things, you start to appreciate what you already own. Clothes feel fresh again. Your home feels less crowded. And maybe the biggest win, you prove to yourself that you can be happy without spending. That's a powerful feeling. It's not about being cheap. It's about feeling free. Sometimes, the best things you gain aren't things at all. Make it a habit. You finished the 7-day challenge, now what? Don't let it stop here. Try the 2-week rule. When you want to buy something, wait 2 weeks. If you still want it after that, it might be worth it. Start a wishlist journal. Write down things you want instead of buying them right away. Most of the time, you'll forget about them. Plan no-spend weekends every month to reset and reflect. The goal isn't to never spend. It's to spend with purpose. When you shop less often, every purchase feels better. And your money starts working for you. Doing a no-spend week isn't about punishing yourself or living with less forever. It's about taking back control of your money, your mind, and your time. Remember, the best thing you'll ever buy might be the peace that comes from not buying at all. This week was a reset, but it could also be your new start. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieve financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.